Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's delayed start. Sorry about the delay. These things happen. It's one of those things. If I can just ask everybody to just mute your lines so that we can have a smooth sailing Zoom. It's always nice to have everybody off. Not that we want, but it puts the speakers off if we don't do it properly. So my name is Nick. I'm coming to you from Johannesburg in South Africa. Welcome to the world. Welcome everybody, Canada, Australia, Dubai, Cape Town, Durban, Johannesburg, Botswana. Everybody's on here tonight. I hope you had a good day and are going to have a good day. Tonight's Zoom is going to be a Zoom with a difference. A Zoom with a difference. Why? Because we're all aware of, we're all sitting in the same position, should I say. We're waiting for our launch. We're waiting for our launch. And I thought it pertinent tonight to do a bit of a personal development, come motivational. I'm going to try that Zoom tonight, just to put everybody in the picture to a certain degree, and to just explain why, what happens in a pre-launch. Because a pre-launch is people or us sitting waiting for the starter gun. Now, a pre-launch doesn't just happen. A pre-launch has to go through various stages. Things have to be made. You have to make sure that things are ready. And you know what we've experienced over the last 2 months. We were supposed. Can you guys see me? Unmute. Say yes. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you, Nick.
Okay, thank you. I'm just getting messages. They can't see me. Okay, so the pre-launch, especially in Africa. Africa is brand new in New Age. So whatever has to happen from the ground up. You know, we've just had a major convergence of 3 major companies into one website. And anybody in the IT industry knows, you know, if you want to take on something in IT, get ready for something to go the wrong way. And not that anything went the wrong way, but this was a massive task. And New Age is a company, and I can vouch for that. We've been busy with pre-launch for some of us from the beginning, 19 months, and it's bigger than we expected. And that is a good thing in a way. You know, it's a positive, negative, positive. So I thought tonight's Zoom, let's just get back to basics, get everybody's spirits up, let's make sure that we are all ready to go. Network marketing requires a couple of things to happen. And, you know, any business, you need to make sure that you are ready when that starter gun goes. And I'm going to do my best tonight to take you through a couple of steps to avoid the fire going out. I've got a saying, stay close to the fire. We've got to get this fire going. We are leaders, everybody's leaders on this call, and it's up to us to go down, because our downlines are watching us. They're watching us, and they wanting to see now, what are they going to do? And whatever we do, they do. You know, that's just the way it is. So I'm going to share my screen. I've prepared some slides. I've prepared some slides, if I can find them. Slide there. So go out there. So I'm going to share my screen. Right, so nice, eh? So I've made it colorful in the beginning. The front screen. This front screen is all about the Zooms. The Zoom calls that are very, very important, like the one we've got tonight. Okay, so a lot of you are new to network marketing. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what to do. You want guidance. Zoom calls is where you're going to get everything. Zoom calls is where you're going to get everything, and I'm going to take you through the steps tonight to show you and tell you about what we need to do. There are seven ways to keep your new age flame alive. Okay, there's 7 ways. The first one is make a decision not to give up. In other words, what does that say? That says once you've decided that you want to start, and don't give up after the first negative thing that happens. Because trust me, there's going to be a lot of negatives. Once you overpower your fears, okay, and your insecurities, the negatives just fall away and you just go forward, right? Your business might take a while to flourish, and that's understandable. Don't expect to come into the business and make millions. It's not going to happen. You need to work at it. Like every single business, if you carry on grinding and you carry on pushing, the end is worth it. And there are 6-figure earners on this call today that will vouch for what I'm saying. Okay. So if you get a no, because our industry is known for that. If you're a 6-figure earner in network marketing, it means you've gone through a lot of no's. You've received a lot of no's to get to the yeses. And once you get to the yeses and you build that team, it's smooth sailing forever. That's the beauty of our business. And that's why the most millionaires are made in network marketing, right? So you need to get out of your comfort zone. And as an upline, as a leader, you need to go forward with confidence, get out of your comfort zone, and help your team get out of their comfort zones. The second one, develop a recruiting mindset. Now, in order to develop a recruiting mindset, you've got to approach without fear, and you've got to have a positive posture. Positive posture, because that is contagious. People see you, they see you confident, and they want what you got. They want to be like you. So there's various steps in this. So when you get a prospect, when you recruit new people, just trying to admit here, recruit new people, you start training the people, you follow up with the leads that come through, and then you manage them and you stay consistent. That is the very, very important thing, to stay consistent. So once you've developed a strong recruiting mindset, you're 90%. Can we just get everybody to just mute? Sorry, guys. Right, so develop new habits. The third one, develop new habits. In order to grow your business, you need to develop good working habits. Now, I've made some notes here, so I'm going through the notes as we go, guys. For example, get on the Zooms, show up. Zooms are very, very important. Have personal meetings with your team. So each one of you have a downline. Get to your downlines and have regular meetings with your downlines. Guide them, guide your teams. Remember, the Zoom calls give you guidance. It's up to you to take what you learn on a Zoom call and take it down to your team. Because as you can see, not everybody's on the Zoom. Not everybody's on the Zoom, but you're a leader. You go down, you have meetings with your downlines. You yourself needs to go out and have time and meet new prospects, because people watch you. You also got to bring people in, okay? Your team's going to need you. Your team's going to need you, so be there for them. Be there for your team. Be that servant leader. Be that servant leader. If other teams want you to help them, help them. Because at the end of the day, teamwork is what makes this dream work. Together we create the momentum. Together we create the momentum. So, and also get to know the prospects, listen to them, and follow up with them. So get to know what the prospect wants. When you're speaking to a prospect, ask them what they're all about. Find out what is their why. Once you've got what they need, then you give them what you've got, right? So set yourself goals. Set yourself goals. Now, I'm going to have a recording of this. I'm going to post it. But if you want to take screenshots of the various pointers, please do that. So set yourself goals, 2 people a day. Talk to 2 people a day if you have to. 2 people a day, 750 people a year, right? If you get 10% of those, 20% of those, that's fine. Build them, teach them, and grow with them. Personal development is very, very important as well. So personal development, attend training courses. There are various training courses on the social media platforms. A lot of them are free at the moment. So get onto those. Knowledge is power. Attend the webinars. Attend the webinars. Online articles. There's various. Go on Facebook on the watch section there. There's a lot of motivational speakers that have their things and their motivational quotes on there as well. Okay. Once you master the above, you will in no time be a recruiting machine, and that's a fact. So that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Then get myself organized. Yeah. Okay. Be an interesting storyteller. Have we done that one? Be prepared at all times. Right? Be prepared at all times. So when you are busy out in the field, or you're at a function, always be ready just in case somebody asks you about your business. Okay. When you're socializing, have video clips. I've got on my phone in my WhatsApp section a piece there where I've got all my videos and all my important tools that I need to show people at the drop of a hat. Now, we don't have the share app at the moment. So create your own share app. That's what I call it. Have your own video clips on there. And when you're at a function or at a social gathering with your friends, and people are asking you what you're doing, and you can see, and the people can see when you're excited and you show them something straight away, they'll be keen to join your team, right? Hence the word or the sentence, success loves speed. Right, so, okay. Be successful, right? Be an interesting storyteller, 100%. So to be successful, you need to have a good story. You need to have a good story either of yourself, of somebody else, your upline, your products, compensation plan, and your story should be motivational. A motivational story makes people want to be exactly what they want, the success that you've attained. Okay, the more stories you share, the more exposure you'll give to your business, about your business. So if you're enthusiastic and you have a good story, you'll attract more people and you'll recruit more, your team will be bigger because facts tell and stories sell. People are still coming into this. Yeah. Right. Listen to your prospects. Listen to your prospects and ask the questions. But don't just want to sell to the people. Don't just want to sell to them because you put them off. It's not about just making money. Okay? This business is about changing lifestyles for the better. Find solutions to their current issues. Determine what they are, and once they've told you and they've shared their story with you, be compassionate and ask the right questions. Understand their needs better, and I can tell you right now, once you show them that, you will get a recruit. So they will come onto your team. But if you ask the wrong questions, you'll end up getting the no's. Just remember that. Right, how are we doing? I hope everybody's with me still. Okay, so dream big and nurture it. You want to grow your business. You got to have big goals and nurture them every day throughout your hard work. Nothing comes easy. So don't think network marketing is just a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. You've got to work at it. You've got to work very hard at it. Okay? If you want to dream big, your goals will be big. And the end result will be big as well. Right now, to get into our business, it's free. It's free to get into our business. So your aim must be to recruit quickly. Build a big team. Talk to as many people as you can, because once we launch, a lot are going to drop off. So the power of more, what I call it, the power of more, get more people into your team so that when people drop off, if you've got 100 people and 50 drop off, You've still got 50 people when we launch, okay? Always remember the reason you're doing this business. Always remember that. What is your why and how badly do you need it? How badly do you want it? If you lose focus, you've got a good chance of falling off. You've got a good chance of quitting. So if your why is strong enough, you're going to do very, very well in this business. Okay? This business is not just a numbers game. This business is about recruiting the best people, training them to duplicate you successfully and with passion. Right? So, the next part of my call tonight is to be successful in network marketing. You need a couple of things, right? The first thing is you need a mentor. A mentor is very, very, very important. Why? Because a mentor is your go-to person. A mentor, everybody should have a mentor, right? A mentor must be 100% honest with you, and a mentor must be 100% invested in your success, right? Studies have shown that people that are successful in network marketing in our business have mentors or people that they can go to, okay? A mentor or a go-to person can help you identify the good and the bad areas of your business. It's always good to have outside eyes. Outside eyes is very, very important to have, right? A mentor holds you accountable, holds your progress, measures your progress, and provides you with valuable feedback. The next one is social media. Social media, it's the ultimate marketing vehicle today, especially, right? It's a proven success formula in network marketing. It makes building a team very easy or easier. Free advertising for those that know how to work it, okay? And I would say stick to 2 platforms and master them. Don't be a jack of all trades, master of none. Stick to 2 platforms and master those platforms. Remember, consistency is key. Consistency is key to results. A successful network marketer makes a successful human being, right? Many things to learn about, but won't happen if you're not consistent. You've got to be consistent in our industry. The more consistency, the more results. And the more results, the more doors will open. Right, be real. Be real. People see if you're a chancer, they'll see, they'll pick it up. So when you market your product and your services, be real and stay real. Okay, don't oversell. Don't oversell to your customers. If you're not genuine, people pick up you're false. They pick up if you're pushy. Don't be pushy and don't be desperate. Okay, people see that, and once that happens, already it's not going to happen, right? So explain, be truthful, explain the pros and cons of our business, the good and the bad, and allow the prospect to make the ultimate decision. Right, and now finally, the last bit of this call is the 4 stages in pre-launch. Now, out of the 3 slides that I've shown you, this is the most important slide. Those that are new in the business, this is for you. Those that know the business know what I'm going to talk about. But there are 4 stages in a pre-launch, right? The first stage is create and build, okay? In the pre-launch phase, everybody's running wild, everybody's bringing people in, everybody's building their teams, especially if it's free, you're just bringing anybody, right? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. The power of more. Remember what I said. Build as big a team as you can. We're only launching in a couple of weeks. Use that time to build your team. Don't be negative during this period, because this is the time you will never have again. This is the time you utilize to build your teams to be massive, right? ready for the launch. If you follow the steps, after this call, watch the recording again and hear what I said about the steps. Watch the slides, master that. Right, so create and build, stage 1. Stage 2 is managing the team. Manage your team. Manage your team. Field the calls. The people are going to need advice. They're going to have questions. Help them. Help them. If you can't answer, go to your upline. There will be somebody to help you, right? And guide them. Stage 3, now, stage 1 and 2 is very important. Those 2 stages is where you need to stay for the rest of this pre-launch. Those 2 stages, you need to look at your downline now, and after hearing what I'm showing you and saying, go and look at what stages your downlines are. And if they in stage 3 and 4, bring them back to stage 1 and 2, right? Stage 3 is the excuses stage, right? Stage 3 is, you know what, I can't grow my business anymore because we say we're going to launch on X date and we don't launch on X date. And people are getting tired and they want to know what the product looks like and they want the product. You know what, we're not ready. If we're not ready, we're not launching. Because the last thing you want is to promise a delivery and you're not delivering. The last thing you want is to tell people that we have X amount of products, but I can't show you. What is that going to look like? Rather, get everybody to lock their spot. It's for free, nothing to lose. Get them in, because when we launch, they're going to thank you. They're going to thank you because they're not seeing what we're going to see, right? None of us have seen the products. None of us, we know what the company does based on history. We know what the US is doing with their products. We know what the rest of the world is doing with their products and what the product is doing, right? We know the standard of our product, okay? We know the name of our product, but we don't want to get to stage 3 and 4. Now, stage 3 and 4 is you become a defender of non-growth. So I can't grow and you've got all the excuses, right? So if you stay long enough in stage 3, you slip into stage 4, okay? You slip into stage 4. Now, stage 4 is the blame game. You know what? I can't stay in this company because they're not launching. I can't because, you know what? I've tried to keep them, but it's not my fault. It's if they can't see the products, what's the point? It's the company. You know, it's a lot of stories. If you reach stage 4, your chances of quitting are very good. So, as a leader, what am I going to say to you? I'm going to say to you tonight, and today, what you need to do is you need to make sure you stay in stage 1 and 2, okay? And yes, as a leader, it doesn't make you rock hard, doesn't make you a brick wall, but if you know the stages and you start seeing, oh, I'm starting to have excuses for this, and I'm starting to blame the fact that my team's not growing and they demotivate and all that. If that starts happening, you yourself is going into stage 3 and 4. You need to tell yourself, it's excuses. I need to get out of here and go back to stage 1 and 2. Get back to stage 1 and 2, because that's where you have to be. And you have to bring your people up with you. Because trust me, they're going to thank you afterwards. Everybody's looking at you. Everybody's looking at you as their hero. Everybody's looking at you as, you are giving me an opportunity. You need to paint the picture truthfully to the people and tell them, yes, we are waiting for the website to kick in. And if any of you have been playing around with that website, they're starting with test phases on there and they're playing, you can see 3 views and there's things happening, so we're not far. Cameron Bott said, the warehouse has stock. Craig the Brain said, the warehouse has stock. Jared Brown has said, we're waiting for the website. So that's it. We're waiting for the website. Those of us that have been here since last year, we've come this far. We haven't come this far just to come this far. I always say this. We are here for a purpose. We are here to change people's lifestyles, to make people look younger, feel better, live longer if they have to be, because your body is the one place you have that you stay in. Look after that, okay? And by looking after that, you are going to get your residual income. This is the longevity of this business. We are not here for the short term. We are here for the long haul. We are here to open a continent. We are here to change people's lives and give them what they're looking for. This is for your kids and your kids' kids. So, like I said, once you reach stage 3 and 4, get yourself out of there. Don't get influenced by others. Stay the course, right? And lastly, I'm going to say this. Once people start receiving their first commissions, it's going to be a floodgate, a tsunami that opens, and that's when you're going to see your network actually explode. Because that's when the fastest network growth happens. When people start hearing people are making money, that's when the fastest growth starts happening. So prepare your teams, make sure they have valid debit cards, encourage them to start saving enough funds to purchase a transformation pack. You know, there's four business levels. And if you're going to take advice from me, prep everybody to either go in at elite or ultimately ultimate. Ultimate is the best position to go into because you're gold for life and you are ultimate for life, right? And you as a brand partner, as the upline, you will make the most money when it's ultimate, right? Make sure the physical addresses are valid and they are delivery addresses. You know, in the registrations, I've seen here in the manual registrations, half-hearted addresses and all that. Guys, if that address is not right, it ain't going to happen. You're not going to get your stock. So 2 very important things, valid debit and credit cards, right? You have to load them in the system because the company does not deal with cash and you're not going to deal with cash. You're going to have to buy online, and that's how it works. Online shopping, it's not a new thing. Everybody knows what online shopping is. So valid debit and credit cards, right? Show up while we in pre-launch, show up to as many Zoom calls or Facebook lives or Facebook streams as you can, right? We have a data problem in Africa. And something I thought of, you know, there's prepaid cards out there, right? Prepaid cards. So everybody has a team. Everybody has a team. If everybody clubs in and puts something towards buying data, you can get together as a team because you've got people staying close to each other, right? Get those people together. And if you need to download something, either go to a shopping center where there's free Wi-Fi or club in, buy a prepaid data bundle and use that to download data. You just need to download once and then you can watch it. That's all you need. So if you want to succeed in a business, sometimes you've got to go the extra mile. Sometimes you've actually got to think out the box and you've got to go out there and say to your team, listen, there's 10 of us. Let's put X amount of Naira, X amount of Pula, X amount of Rands together, buy data with a dongle so everybody can hook up to that dongle and you can download whatever you want. That's the best way I can suggest. Or get onto a Facebook stream, right? Introduce home parties. Home parties, that doesn't mean go have a party and dance and do whatever you want. It's called a home party where you get people gathered at your home and a leader comes and does a presentation for you live. We can start doing that. You know, they've eased the restrictions. We can start having home parties and the leaders will go to your home parties. We allowed certain amount of people in South Africa. I know you're allowed 50 people in a closed area. That's more than enough. A home party is 10, 15 people. Get those people. You will sign all of them up. Home parties are very effective, right? And then be serious about becoming the product of the product. Guys, and that point is very, very serious. We are now reaching the stage where we are going to launch. We are going to launch. It's not long. It won't be more than a month. I can tell you right now. It won't be more than a month. But we need to stop the excuses. Stop the excuses. I don't want to hear data. I want to hear make a plan. I want to hear that. Positive. There's not going to be we've got to change the way we think. It's no longer I can't. It's going to be how can I? It's going to be never. I don't want never. Never mustn't happen. We don't want to use that either. So we need to become proactive now. We need to make the plan amongst each other. That is why I did this call tonight. I'm sorry if it was haphazard. I had notes here, but you know what? You guys got the gist of it. You got the gist of what I'm trying to say. I hope it was what everybody wanted to hear. I'm trying to actually yes. Okay, so here's the last slide. Success loves speed. Success loves speed, guys. This is what we got to do. We've got to make sure in the last couple of weeks that we actually are ready. That we when we launch, we're going to be ready to launch. That the bank accounts are ready. We have funds. We have all these very important things in place so that when we launch strong. Okay, so guys, that's it from me. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope I gave you guys some insight. It was the first time that I actually did this kind of a Zoom. So it might have been up and down, but you know what? The message is there. So I thank all of you for joining. Remember, on Thursday night, we have another Zoom at 8 o'clock. And then those of you who know, if you know anybody in Lesotho, we have a 7 o'clock Zoom for Lesotho. The flyers will be up on the social media pages. And 8 o'clock, we'll have another opportunity Zoom. So I thank you all for joining. You can unmute, say good day, good night, and I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick. It was awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, Nick. It was great.